All right, let's do a brief audio and visual check. Welcome. It's Monday evening. Markets are moving. Jay, you see with me to my left, your right. How are
What's
you,
up?
man? How are you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good.
Dude,
How are you?
it's been a day. It's been a day in
It
these
has been a day.
markets. It's start of the month. I had a really great day in the personal. Had a good day on the Topstep live account. You crushed it today as well, man. So
Yeah,
good
thanks, Ben. Yeah,
good work on that. So let's get started. Welcome to Slow Markets, everybody. I'm Coach Dakota, Coach DBA, and like I said, your left, my right, right, left. One of those is my man, Coach Jay. In the YouTube chat, there's our Top Step risk disclosure. Everything that we say and go over is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It's not a signals class. It's just here for education. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? I've seen a few submissions. We've seen it on hashtag Power Hour. Traders absolutely loving it. It's all it costs is just your attention, right? You don't have to pay a fee, and you get some absolutely amazing information that I wish I had growing up and starting my trading journey. And I know traders around the world, of course, join us and of all different ages, which is also impressive. Love to see someone like, hey, first time ever, what are the futures markets? Tuning in, learning, and then the next thing you know, they're getting a payout. I'm just like, wow. I just so fulfilling on my part too. But Jay, what are you looking at tonight? What are you seeing? I'll switch to your charts and I'll just toss it off to you while I get some housekeeping in the back end.
for sure. I'm looking at the metals. I know that we still can't trade them in live accounts, but you can in XFAs and combines. Still very thin. First off, first and foremost, there's still a 8 to 10 tick spread in gold, but a very similar trade to the one I took last night for the short side is playing out to the long side. We have that Asia session open, which is this candle I have marked out right here. This is almost the exact opposite of the trade from last night. Asia session opens, price looks below full session view up, but the Asia session view up didn't cross below. This is a beautiful long trade. I was not at my desk. I was having dinner with my sister and my niece. So not in the trade, but I'm looking for potentially an opportunity to get into longs in the metals here.
Okay.
49.16 is a target I have potentially to the upside up here. So let's see if we trade there. Other than that, looking at the equities as well, looking at NASDAQ.
Look at the NASDAQ and that's what I can't even speak. That's what I am eyeballing tonight. We see the metals moving, so I'm going to lean on you heavily on the metals when it comes to trading that. But I'm going to switch it to my charts, kind of do a regular rapid fire. Once we get to the metals, you'll be the guy, you'll be the trader, because I'm in my live account, right? So I'm trading the NASDAQ in my live account until the metals start to settle down a little bit. Maybe I whip out the combine and trade some metals from there. But look at this daily chart on the NASDAQ. We did get down to the 25,100s last night. It is Monday night. It's earnings week. We talked about it. I was going to say it's non-farm payroll, but at this point, who knows when that's going to be released. As
Next Friday.
Yeah, which is, are they going to push that one? So how dependable is it going to be, the data that's coming out? And that's just so frustrating as a trader. You have a event for the week that you're preparing for. It has an effect on the market, and the next thing you know, they're kicking the can down the road again. That's what we've seen during the fall when the government shut down. But here we are, earnings week this week. It's Monday night, Tuesday's price action, and look at this daily chart. It was just a very, I want to say very bullish, but at this point, I mean, this is a huge range between what, 26,300 down to 25,200 to 300. And we are just back and forth, back and forth. Friday, we were down here. We opened up, sold off, right back up. We were bumping up against 26,000. And I think I'm just going to look at this market and say, you just got to just buy low, sell high. Go with what the current trend is, not looking, not overthinking. We're range bound still technically. There's not a very big breakout in either direction, even though it looks like we're going to break out to the downside. Now it looks like we're going to break out to the upside, and it's just play it as it is, I guess. It's very difficult. Support, resistance, base hits, I think is what I'm going to be looking for until this market starts to pick a direction. But we see volatility. We're seeing volatility here again tonight. Looking at this hourly chart, there is a major level here at this 25,990s, basically 26,000. It's a big number, big round number. We're getting up against there again tonight. So would I see 26,000 tonight? Sure. I don't see why it wouldn't want to pop up there to the 26,000, but it is a support and resistance. I wouldn't be opposed for a pullback. We had that big rally, and I was expecting a pullback. We didn't get really much of one, and yeah, we'll see how it turns out on the NASDAQ. I'm going to zoom into a 5-minute and just do a double take here on the 5-minute chart. See where we opened up tonight and where we're at. So yeah, tonight, wow, it's been a lot of buying in just tonight, right? We opened up down here at 25,800, 870s, and it just rallied. Now we're kind of making a flagging pattern. Is this a bullish flagging pattern for a breakout to the long side, or are we going to break back down towards these 880s? I'm going to keep an eye on it and pass it off to you for the metals. And yeah.
Sounds good, man. I'm looking at the NASDAQ as well. We're in an interesting spot here. We talked about this during the fast markets today, but this 200 moving average, this white line here, we rejected at it towards the end of the day. I did take that short, but now we have price and volume starting to trade above that 200. So I kind of like longs. If we get a pullback to VWAP, which is at 950s, 950s VWAP, 949.5 is yesterday's high or Monday's high. Could be an interesting spot there. But in the metals, you know, we got silver up 10%. Honestly, Dakota, I won't even pull silver up on my charts anymore. It's after that aggressive sell-off day, gold is enough. Gold is enough. But we are getting a little bit of a pullback in gold here. Here is, again, that Shanghai session open.
Okay.
We're testing VWAP from it right now. So let's see.
Oh, I just looked at the silver chart, and man, it's just so illiquid. Yeah. So illiquid.
Yeah, it's nuts.
We just tapped the 85. So yeah, go ahead with that gold.
I may be getting into a long and some micros here.
In the gold?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't mind it. I don't mind that either. I don't mind it. While you're looking at that real quick, I'll just do a market kind of, I don't know what we want to call it, a market vibe, market check. But yeah, we're talking about NASDAQ's up 0.4%. Coach J just got in two micros.
Two micros.
Big movers I see is, man, Intel, we're up 3%, already breaking back above the $50 mark. And it looks like Google up 1.5%. But other than that, yeah, gold's up 4.5%, man, from where it closed. And then silver, like you said, it's up 10%. I don't think there's been a day where I look at the metals and we haven't moved, at least 5% in either direction.
Right.
For a month.
Yeah, no, it hasn't happened in a little while.
No.
These markets are insane.
Go ahead. What are you looking at before we get the music started and get going?
Yeah, we have VWAP from the Asia session, right? VWAP from the Shanghai session. We pulled back into that. I'm taking this with micros because really I would like a pullback into the full session VWAP, which is 4809. So I'm taking this as a feeler if it does want to just break out here. But if it doesn't hold this Asia session VWAP, then I'm looking for the full session, a trade off that full session VWAP. So
okay,
just looking to get in long. The market looks like it wants to bid. And, you know, I think 4,900 is a potential target here. So we'll see. I may take this trade twice.
Okay. It's one of those like, okay, this is good. If you get stopped out, you don't mind getting back into it. I do see what you see. It's something to behold, these markets, to be honest. I'm going to put some music on, and I'm going to take a look at gold while you manage this trade. If something changes, just shout out. Let me know.
Yep.
If the music's too loud, everybody, just shout out. Let me know. But I got the music. The music's on now. Make sure.
Yeah, it's on.
It's on. Okay, we're good. So I got a gold chart. Might as well. I'll take a look at gold real quick. This is a daily.
All right.
This is a daily chart on gold. So I've seen a lot of people say we're never gonna see this the high of this gold again. Well, you know, the same people were talking about this high, 5,600, saying that's the high. We're the same ones talking around down here. So I don't want to be the.
Yep.
I don't want to be that guy. Okay, that's like, you know, we've seen this before. We've seen this story before. It took some time and we bounced up, but look at this recovery. Look at this freaking recovery. We went down to 4,400, and look at this bounce. Like, that is 10%, almost $500 from that low. Is there a realistic world where we could just continue just keeping on this nice trend? Like, we've been bullish for a very long time, zooming out, right? Very bullish, rallying up. We've had days like this before, not in terms of percentage or points, but I mean, we look at this sell-off on gold before, you know, that was a 10% sell-off. Sure, this one's a lot bigger, but can we see better market structure and for this trend to continue? I don't see why not. Obviously, I'm not expecting this thing to recover and start hitting all-time highs so quick. It took a while for it to recover last time. It took, I say a while, but you know what, a few months, November, December, and then we were up pushing all-time highs again. So that's something to keep in mind. We're already, you know, at Friday's highs, which is insane to think because of that big sell-off. If I zoom into an hourly chart, you could see what I'm kind of referring to in terms of market structure. I mean, look at this. There's that low, obviously a 3-bar reversal, and then we just put in a higher low, and we broke through that previous pivot. So can this market just keep going back up? Maybe we come up and we start testing, you know, 5,000 again. Maybe we look to see if we break through 5,000. That's very realistic, to be honest, with the way that gold's been moving. To go from 4,400 to 5,000 in like 24 hours worth of trading is would be very interesting. So I like the longs. I'm looking at this chart on the hourly, and it's saying, you know, I have no reason to short this until we break below 4,600 or we see price action telling us otherwise.
I agree. I mean, we could be talking about all time. I mean, what I will say is that last time, Dakota, that daily that you also, I have a buy stop here to add at 48.77s if we do get this breakout.
Okay.
I could just lock in another profitable day on this XFA.
Ooh.
We are working towards 5 payouts here as well, but
I mean, once you get above, what is that, 100K?
Yeah.
Then priority should be like that consistency in payouts, correct?
Exactly.
So once you get above 100K, then 150 winning day outweighs, you know,
trying to make bigger,
you know, days, if that makes sense. Very similar to the conversation I was having with Baron, man. You guys are just crushing it over there.
Yeah. Baron he's on a run. All right, we're not getting the breakout that I'm looking for. Also, I don't want to just play for. So here's the thing. I'm also late to this trade.
Okay.
Right? Where if I took this trade with minis where I wanted to be able to get in, I wasn't at my desk, so you know there was no way for me to do that. I'd just let this. I'd probably have taken profits on one already and then just let this work. I'm late to this trade, which is part of the reason I took it with micros to begin with. How many accounts have I blown, Randy? A decent amount. I'm not exempt to blowing accounts. But how many have I blown this year? Just one, and it was I hate to say this, but I kind of blew it on purpose.
Okay.
I'm legitimately, I've been trading really well in this account, and I said it at the buzzer, I want to focus on trading this one account. So when Topstep gave us those complimentary accounts, I said, okay, I'm gonna trade it aggressively. But the goal was to just continue to focus on this account.
Good. I like it. So you moved your stop. Is your stop in profit now?
Yeah, we're gonna at least lock in. You know what? $200 here. There we go. I'm out.
There you go.
Plus 199. If we do get this breakout at 77.80, I'm going to leave that order there and catch some of that flow to the upside if we can, and see if we can run the 49s.
Your agreed day no matter what so far.
Green day.
That's another day here in these accounts. It's what, $150 to be considered a day towards a payout. So love seeing that. I'm gonna switch over, and silver's my baby still a little bit. You know, I got the NASDAQ, but silver's been the shiny thing for me. I'm gonna do the same analysis. It's very similar because I'm just so interested in this. It's very similar to the gold, right? We had such a strong rally up here, up to 120. Big sell-off, and we ended up holding kind of those lows of around Christmas, like around the end of the year. And so we bounced off that. Now, we've bounced off that with more force than we were before. So essentially that low is just basically the end of the year, right? December 31st. And so far, it took what, a few days to get up there. I mean, that's an 18% bounce. We've bounced on silver, 20%. 20% off that low. So just trying to put in perspective, right? Not saying, oh, this is the end. We're never going to see these all-time highs ever again on 120. Anything can happen. Price action is king. And we just have to make sure that we're trading what's in front of us, less of our opinion, right? Because what we think might happen is usually what gets us in trouble. So if this market continues to rally, sure, maybe not tomorrow or the next day, but over time, maybe this market could find some structure for opportunities to the long side, or maybe we do get a nice bounce up and then a rollover, an opportunity to short this market, back down. This is a daily chart, of course, so trying to get that bigger outlook, that bigger perspective, kind of like Google Maps. You're looking at like the world, and then you start to zoom in from like the daily to the hourly chart, saying, okay, so a similar thing that just happened on gold. We technically made the low at what, 73s, 72s, down to 71s, and now we just put in a higher low, and we're trying to break through that previous pivot at these 84s. Now, do we break and hold above it? Maybe. If we do, I think the next level for silver could be 96s. Right? If we start to break through these 86s, there's some resistance right there that we found out on February 1st. So if this market could break above, that is a higher low, and that is a reversal pattern. So maybe we can see $96 an ounce again on silver. Other than that, I mean, that 86 is a very strong level. Look, that was some major support back in the middle of February. Major support.
What do you think about the? I know you were looking for a pullback in the NASDAQ. What do you think about it here? We just got a pullback to VWAP and prior day high, 25,949 to the tick.
Let's see. That's hard because look at this daily. We keep selling off that.
Yeah.
There's still a lot of uncertainty in this market.
For sure.
I got to be honest. Actually, no, I don't like the longs, right? This and here's why. You never know, but we made this high, we made another high, and it looks like we tried to do it, but now we're kind of breaking down. We're breaking out of this pattern that we're trying to make here, whether that's equal highs, a wedging pattern. We're starting to break down that, so the chances, to me, in my view, is increased that maybe we have a run. Maybe we can come back down and retest 920s. That would be looking tempting. Or dare I say where we opened up all the way tonight, down there at those 870s. I'm just going to continue.
We are up a lot today already, right?
Yeah, we're up. I mean, look, from where we closed to the high, I mean, that was 100 points, 118 points. We're still up 0.3%, right? We might consolidate, maybe come up 26,000, that big round number. We're very close to it. So patience, top of the hour in about 9 minutes. And yeah, I'm going to keep an eye out on it.
Yeah. Bounced off that VWAP for now, but yeah. Happy I cut that gold trade also. Like I said, in gold, and I think this is a perfect example of not every trade needs to be a home run. I'm weird to say it, but I'm as happy as winning that trade as I was the other trade. The bigger trade where you read the market really well. You just execute the process, right? Like
that's
a
great feeling, man.
Yeah.
When you get to the point where you're just as happy with, say, a $200 trade versus those bigger trades versus like maybe a $50 trade, and you're just as happy because it's the process that matters a lot more to you. I like that. That's a good thing. That's what you want to focus on. You're like, wow, I executed that trade. It was great. Was it $50, $5,000, $50,000? Sure, the bigger the number, the better the feeling it would be, right? But at one point, it's more about the process. It's having that confidence building. Like, okay, that wasn't just a one-time fluke that I made all that money in the. It's something you can
It was
duplicate.
part of the process.
Yeah, it's the process.
You swung the bat and you made good contact one day, and that's all it is, right?
Exactly. Oh yeah. Don't get me started on that one. The indicator in Florida is just popping off.
Oh.
If you know, you know.
Yep.
On that note, I guess. Go ahead. Let's do hashtag slow markets. If you have a trade, if you have your trading setup, a trade station, something you want to share, and I like it, and I'll share it here on air in front of thousands on the YouTube, go ahead and tag me. There's my social media handles in the YouTube chat. Go ahead and tag me, hashtag slow markets. And yeah, if I like it, I'll share it. We are always having some good ones, whether you're passing, a lot of traders are passing combines and taking payouts. So love to see it. There we go.
Let us know what you guys are in the chat. Who's taking advantage of these markets? I think I saw Richard Harris is short. He's thanking sellers. So I'm assuming he's short. What else is everyone looking at in the chat? Taking a look at the quote board. See what's moving around there. It's really just the metals. Micro Bitcoin also. I'm a hodler now, Dakota.
Okay, let's hear it. Do you have an analysis on Bitcoin? I want to hear your analysis on Bitcoin right now.
You just buy it.
Pull up a Bitcoin chart. Let's see this.
You just buy it. Doesn't matter the price. Just keep on buying. That's not financial advice. That's just a joke. But no, I'm just slowly buying as we continue to drop. Slowly buying just a little bit every day. And if we get a bigger drop, then I might buy a bigger amount. But right now, it's just $50 a day as we continue to sell. Are you on mute?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
What made you buy Bitcoin again?
It was dropping. Partly because it was dropping. I did think it was going to hold the 80s though, right? Because when I first started buying it right around 85,000, I thought it was going to hold 80,000, but it didn't. So switch the game plan and just keep buying a little bit more.
I would love to buy Bitcoin at like, I don't know, where Sailor's entry point is like, what, 74?
76.
76?
I think it's 76, which we tagged and bounced.
Let's get that liquidated, and then I might get interested.
I think it might have hit over the last night.
Yeah. Coach,
yeah, 75,000.
What's his liquidation price? That's the $1 million question.
Did you see your friends Bitmine? They're holding the largest. If they close that Ethereum trade, it'd be the 5th largest realized loss ever.
Oh yeah.
It's like $6.5 billion or something like that. Yeah.
That's why I'm a trader, man, and I care about technicals. And if it's technicals, I'm in and out, and that's it. I was happy to close out of my AG, that silver mining company that I got into in December. So I had some options expiring February 20th, and I got out pretty well. And man, knock on wood, I'm glad I did. So that's a nice thing about traders. And it's like sometimes you don't care about what the fundamentals are to the point. If you're a technical trader, you just get in, you get out, you're holding it for a couple days. You don't have to stress about a lot of that stuff. And if you're wrong, you're wrong, right? You have a stop loss. You don't get married to those.
Nope. Do not get married to trades.
It's a trade. Clarify that.
Yeah, do not get married to trades.
I'm married to the NASDAQ.
Yeah, go ahead. Married to the NASDAQ? Yeah, I mean,
NASDAQ.
hey, it's a beautiful relationship.
Richard Harris says, Sailor cannot get liquidated. Why? Is it just zero leverage then? The only reason why I would imagine someone not being able to get liquidated is if they're zero leverage.
I think he's the exact opposite of zero leverage. It's not his money. Yeah, he can't get liquidated. He can.
Well, yeah, fair enough. Touche. MicroStrategy would be the liquidated. You just keep buying. If it keeps going down, you just keep buying. This gold might be triggering you in that one. I'm continuing to watch the NASDAQ here.
Let's see if we get this trade. Still holding that Shanghai VWAP, this yellow line here.
Okay.
It's pretty nice. I thought we were going to get a bigger pullback to maybe full session here, but nope. Somebody asked what full session VWAP is. It's just the VWAP for the full session, right? So it starts right at 6 p.m. Eastern time. The difference is this yellow one here is anchored to 8 p.m. Eastern, which is the Shanghai session open.
Okay.
Chef Trades took a long off that VWAP. Nice trade. That was my first trade. Didn't feel like going back to the well on this one, but if we get this breakout, I will take this.
Top of the hour coming in a minute and a half. So that could be a market mover.
Good point.
So just making sure we're aware of that. If you're in any trades or looking to get in any, minute and a half, top of the hour. Top of the hour and bottom of the hour tonight during slow markets is looking pretty good. And let's hear it in the chat. If you want me to start slow markets 30 minutes early from it would be, what time would it be? 7 p.m. Central. Go from an hour and a half there. Let's hear it in the chat. And we would need to get to 1,000 likes. Like I said, it's getting closer. You know, the more you guys are wanting it and the more likes I could get, I think I can, maybe I could free up my own time to do it.
A lot of yeses in there.
I seen someone say no. Okay, I'm going with that person.
I legitimately do not see a no in there. There's not one. Okay, there you go. Kites kick.
There you go. There you go.
It says nay. There you go.
Hit that with the like button too. We gotta get to 1,000. Now I know it's not a competition. Slow markets in the day show, but yeah, let's hit that like button. Let's get it. Continue watching NASDAQ. We're hanging around these 959s. Man, chat really likes it. Drop Home says, honestly, I think waiting to trade till you come on helps me because it allows a little slowdown for the Asian market. That's fair enough, right? We get a spike in volatility. Then we're going to be having daylight savings again soon. It's going to come quicker than we know. Here in the US, we have daylight savings, and it's, you know, in the spring, we spring forward, right? So right now, instead of being 8 p.m., it's going to be actually 9, and vice versa in the fall. And the Asian session, it opens up at the same time. So starting at 7 p.m. Central, I can catch both of it. And then you can just tune in and enjoy me, and you don't have to trade. Hopefully I'll keep you out of some bad trades. I'm going to go ahead and get in short the NASDAQ. I am short 2 micro NASDAQ. I'll switch it over to my chart here. I like the short. We're going to go ahead and get that kind of that break of structure that I was talking about. Just the fact that we were lower, higher, low, and now we're kind of breaking that a little bit. So I got in short here, and it's instantly buying it up. But yeah, looking at this break, and we got that nice momentum rejection out of those 960s. So I like being in short. I'll get into a third contract. I'm going to use it as a buy stop or a sell stop, right? Get in if we do start to break through these 950s. My first target on this trade is going to be these lows around 920s. Maybe I could, depending on how the price market gets if we do get to these 930s. And then ultimately, where we opened up down at those 870s, that's a little bit of a stretch target. But ACH, the close actually was, if you guys were watching Power Hour, I had a above below right there at 850. So we're 100 points away from the New York session close. So there's definitely some potential for some downside. And look, we rejected those 59s pretty quick.
Yeah, we are just kind of hanging out here above this view up, right at 950s.
Yeah.
I don't hate this short. It came a long way, and really not finding any buyers. And 26,000 is right above, right above, the high of the day. Nice trade.
I got triggered in my third contract right there. Let's let this one. So comfortable trading the NASDAQ micros after being in silver, just sweating. Like, on the flip side, right? It's a double-edged sword. You get into one micro silver and you catch on a good momentum break like this, that's like $600. The downside is if it, pops against you, could I have held those two contracts through a move like this? The answer is probably not, right? So it's give or take. Okay. All right, NASDAQ. They're tuning into slow markets.
We're cooking here now.
Are we? All right, going to this first level here in these 30s. Got to pay for some dinner.
54% short.
Remember, there's the risk disclosure. This is not financial advice or a signals class. Technicals are such a beautiful thing, man. When it plays out, it's just the chef's kiss. When it's against you, it's just, wasn't my fault. DBA concepts. Blame someone else. Use the Hakanashi and let it play out.
Is that how that works?
I guess.
Is that what I've been missing the whole time? Just switch to Hakanashi and then just let my trades go?
Just let it go.
Let it go. Hakanashi's the winning candle formation. I like it.
Here we go.
Nice trade. I see a 925s here, definitely. Well, should not say definitely. You don't know where the market's going to go. But I like that. I like that as a potential target. I was actually thinking about maybe getting in along there, but we'll see how this plays out first.
Yeah, let's watch this. See, we could trade. I could trade the NASDAQ here back to my one true love, NQ.
There's that pullback in gold also. 48. There we go. Gold's starting to sell now.
All right. We'll switch it.
Somebody was short gold in the chat. Show yourself. Hopefully you took that trade.
Show yourself.
Get a VWAP test here.
You could also show yourself by just tagging me in hashtag slow markets.
Yeah, there it is. Jaro the trader and Pretty Lily, both short. Nice job. Nice trade.
Mm-mm.
I was a seller too. I was just selling the close.
I'm wearing shorts if that counts. And they are golden.
Golden Boy Productions. Looking for a sponsor for
yeah,
your...
you know exactly what I was referring to. Wow. Okay, Jay.
Man, I'm a boxing fan too. I saw that
knowledge
fight this weekend. Shakur, he did his thing, man.
Dude, that's...
Shout out to New Jersey.
He is my favorite active boxer right now. He has just... I don't think he's going to be stoppable. Unless he gets his own emotions, just like us as traders, right? You let your emotions get the best of you. You get an ego or something, and then you get humbled. But it's very, very... And you guys are seeing it in social media. For those of you who are boxing fans. Floyd Mayweather-esque with the defense.
He beat him with a jab the whole time.
Oh, it shows you the importance of a jab.
He
Base
beat
hits.
him with a jab the entire... Yeah.
Base
Beat him
hits.
with a jab. Cut him, everything. Just very simple. And barely got hit. I think the one round he lost, he gave it up.
Basics, right? Sticking with the basics. Those base hits.
Yeah.
It's just... Lessons in every sport can just... It shows you time and time again. It doesn't matter what sport. I mean, basics. Just win it. Just win. It's it. Fundamentals. Basics. Don't have to overcomplicate it and be flashy. It looks good, but consistency is the name of the game. It was a boring fight to watch from the outside if you weren't like a true fan, right? It's like, oh, that's boring.
It was a great fight to watch.
Doesn't matter.
Was that against the toupee guy? No, it was not against the toupee. Did you see that? Guy got his hair punched off.
Yeah.
So he told a story. I don't know if it's a true story or not, but then it made me feel bad for him. He said he was at his mom's house and he went to wash his hair, and it was what he thought was shampoo was bleach. So then all his hair fell out.
Oh.
So,
careful.
If that's the case, then I feel bad. But that was hilarious.
All right, NASDAQ. Let's get through these 30s. I mean, I have a little bit of a receding hairline, but that just comes with age.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of getting a toupee knocked off. Got hit with a hard hit.
Jolly Bengal, that gold VWAP bounce, yeah, that was probably the trade right there.
All right, NASDAQ making new low right there. Let's see how we react in these low 30s. Oh, what am I doing? If we get to these low 30s, I'll look at taking one contract off. Beautiful thing about multiple contracts, falling in love with NASDAQ all over again, like it was our first date. Dakota Balding. Just love the chat. I just love the chat.
Two Shar says, did he have COVID? Because bleach has a pretty strong smell that can't be confused for shampoo. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. That when I heard the story, I felt bad. Maybe he was lying. I mean,
hey, it got him a lot of press.
Yeah.
That's it, right? So they're trying to keep stepping in this NASDAQ. Flush it. I'm going to change the music, though. Did the waters.
He said it was ammonia. Ammonia, right?
I don't know.
Is that how you say it? Yeah, whatever. I'm just repeating I'm reading the teleprompter, guys. I'm just reading what the guy said, repeating what the guy said.
I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah. I need to say that more often. Just read, yeah. There we go. How much is a hair transplant? That's what I'm going for. When would you exit the MNQ trade? All once or one contract at a time? It depends. I'm scaling into this. I got into 3, so I have the luxury of closing one at a time. All right, I have the luxury of scaling out. Okay, breaking through this. So I'm gonna get out of 1 in these 20s. So I'm gonna get out of 1 right there. So here's your answer right here, right now. I'm gonna tighten up my risk. Here we go. Paying for some dinner here. See if we get down to these mid to lower 20s. Dinner's paid for. All right, I'm gonna get out of 1 more right there, and I got this nice runner on. I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop loss just above this consolidation. And how about that? How about that? Let's get that. Is that worth? That's got to be worth 1,000 likes in and of itself. You don't see that very many places here on the YouTube. Showing the executions in the live account, showing the thought process, the setup, the execution, and pulling that trigger. Look at this thing go.
Beautiful trade. Yeah, Hoop, I'm watching gold. I don't know. It's looking a little shaky, but it does look like it wants to hold this view up. A great trade, Dakota. Still in 1?
Still in 1. Still in 1.
Nice.
Trailing it on the YouTube, on the line. If you've watched, was it The Intern, where they go to Google? The googliness.
Okay.
For sure.
Beautiful trade here.
Look at that. Look at that. Buyers tried to step in. and got smacked for a moment. Yeah, no, I would highly encourage, and I challenge the audience, I challenge the internet. Is there anybody else that does this?
On the interwebs.
On the interwebs. Is there? Right? Now, I'm not saying says it, right? Because saying it is one thing. Actually showing it and doing it, and then statements is another. All right, I better calm down. I was just talking about not letting. It just gets me, man. It just gets me whenever. All right, buyers stepping in there. I'm out. 141. 141. 141. And I'm calling that one. So far, so good. We got the bottom of the hour in about 17 minutes. We'll see how this plays out. I got my target, right? That was my target. And DBA concepts. There's not much else to it. I get this question a lot, right? Am I looking at anything else? Am I looking, do I have like more monitors? Is there something that I'm looking at? And the answer is no. What you guys see is what you get. I'm looking exactly at what you're looking at here. The only thing that I do, quote, hide is right there, that depth of market. Because there's nothing that I look at the depth of market that will, like, I guess, makes my decision. It's, you can see I just join bid, join ask. And I'm just crunching everything so small into a small screen. And so visually, it looks better if I just do this so that you can actually see the charts. But that's it. No silver, Dakota.
Sure.
No, I'm trading my live account. And until silver and gold start to settle down a little bit, I'm not going to be trading. I can't trade in my live account, right? I might hop over to a sim account, combine, play around with it, but no, I'm trading my live account right now. This thing might just keep going down to that level. Maybe I paper handed this. I might have, but I took my base hit.
Nice trade. I got a couple of questions in the chat. One, Dakota, why don't you size up these trades? It almost seems like it's not worth it to take it.
$150. Might say a little otherwise.
In what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, I've been streaming now tonight for what, 45 minutes. So is $150 in 45 minutes worth it?
Yeah, right. I would say so. I'd take it.
It's more about the process, man. If that could have been 3 minis, and that's $1,400. And you could sit there and do trader math. What if it was 50 contracts? What if it was 100 contracts? It's the process, right? That's the same reason why I get traders like coming in. It's like, oh, well, what was your balance? Well, whatever X plus 141. If you're keeping track and you're staying tuned every day, you probably know. I honestly, I don't know what my balance is. I haven't looked at it for a very long time. I don't plan on taking a payout for a while, and I'm just going to continue to try and get better each and every day.
Is all it is. Another question, because you got it up on your charts right now. How do you get the 2 chart set up the way you have it?
Up here, this select layout. We have 7. Oh man, yeah, that's nope. I like 2. Nice 2. You already know you got the process down. Why not make it worthwhile? This is worthwhile. It's more about the, what do I call it? I'm doing this for the community.
Yep.
I'm doing this for the community. If you follow my socials that I posted many times and I talk about and I post, you'll see where I make my living. Okay? I'm doing this as a coach. I'm doing this, to try and lead by example and show the process. I'm doing it for a stream. I have a level of distraction, right? Running a stream. So there is a little bit of like, hey, how much focus am I really going to be able to pay attention when running a stream? And it might be less than 100% at sometimes because, look, I'm switching charts, I'm managing the music, I'm viewing the hashtag slow markets, I'm answering your question, right? I'm reading the YouTube chat. And when I want to make a, $250,000 decision on a single trade in a day, there's got to be no distractions for me. So you get what I could provide, and I'm doing this as a demonstration for traders and to hopefully help others get to those payouts and become a better trader.
100%. 100%. And every once in a while, if the trade also, Dakota, did that trade call for a bigger size, right? Because that's a question too, right? Like that gold trade I took was a scalp. I'm late to the trade. I'm going to take this with less size because it's a lower probability trade. Not all trades warrant the same position size, right? And that's something that you may be able to consider in your own trading as well. That if it's not, hey, this had, like, you weren't talking about potential for a 400-point sell-off, which I've heard you talk about before, right?
Yeah.
It's say, hey, I'm going to take this for a quick scalp and then go from there. I have the Japanese yen chart up. Don't worry about my charts.
Okay, don't care. You're looking at some. I love that, man. What you looking over there at the Japanese yen?
Somebody was saying something about rate decisions. So look at gold. I'm happy I'm out of gold. Who's taking a piece of this gold short right now?
Oh.
Yeah, if you're trading gold, I just saw a comment in the chat. Marcy, man, I just got effed on a gold fill. We've been talking about the illiquidity in this market. If you are deciding to trade the metals right now,
Yep.
gold, silver, platinum, copper to a lesser extent, you are accepting less than favorable fills. We'll say it that way.
Correct.
Did I trade gold last night and have a pretty nice profit day? Yes. But I was completely accepting the fact that my fills were probably not going to get executed where I thought they were. So if you are okay accepting that risk, go ahead and trade it. But if not, just understand that that's what's going to happen. You have the option to not trade it.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. This is silver, right? It's not gold. I'll switch over to gold in a second. Look how illiquid this market is. This is a mini. It's trades a tick in this is a half a penny. The spread is like 10, 15 ticks, and then there's like only one. So if you market into this, like use a market order in this market, you're going to be upside down instantly, right? You might think you're going to be getting one price. I was like, I think I'm going to get, even though it's quoting me 83, 14 half, I'm going to get filled way up here, right? So
yeah,
that is a big understanding. And same with the gold, right? The volatility, the market. I mean, look at that. That's hideous. It's absolutely. It's like, oh, I want 804. Well, you could get 806, right? Way up there. And like that is why not only Topstep, just around the industry's been talking about how volatile the metals have been. You're seeing increased margins requirements, right? Margin requirements. You're seeing warnings. You're saying, hey, velocity logic being triggered where the market just stops, right? You're like, oh, what's going on? It's a glitch. No, it's just so volatile. And then it goes back. And so that's why I'm not trading my live account. That's why Topstep has warned it. Just wait for things to settle down a little bit. Wait for things to settle in the metals. And once that does, then you could resume trading. If you look at I think this is a good point to make. When you review your trading statistics, right, do you look at one day and say, wow, you're such a great trader, you're going to find such a successful career? No. One day, one trade is a single data point throughout a length of a career, right? We're watching gold and silver. Exactly that. We're looking at a very small moment in time for gold and silver with high volatility, and you don't want that to define your trading, and you don't want that to affect your trading. You just want normal, right? Consistency. Like, hey, gold's acting so crazy, and I'm not comfortable with it. I'm just gonna wait because I don't want it to ruin my trading stats. Someone in the chat, I know you know this. It's like, an exception is not the norm. There's a famous quote out there. Exception is not the rule. or I don't know exactly the way it's worded, but let me know in the chat if you know what I'm referring to.
Quote I like to say is that you try not to make the exception become the expectation. That's a scary place to be. If you have an outlier day and then all of a sudden you expect every day to be that outlier, you're not in a good spot.
Okay. Yeah, the exception doesn't disprove the rule. The exception is not the rule. Yeah. So this is an abnormal in what we're seeing in the metals.
Yeah. Which could mean that you could take advantage of it, right? But
correct.
If the metals slow down again, right? If the metals dry up or there's just not a good trading day, we've seen consolidated days in the metals recently also. I think it's, and if you do this as a trader, trust me, you won't be the first person to do it. I know for sure there's at least one person on the screen that's done this, and I'm pretty confident there's two of us. When you have a big day, you try to replicate that big day based on your own merits.
Correct.
And then you learn as a trader that you can't. There's nothing that was in your control to decide how much money the market was going to give you that day.
Yeah. Someone says, trade the exception, not the rule. Like that.
Other way around, right? Trade the rule,
not the exception.
Yeah.
I'm just say, sometimes I look at things backwards. All right, that's why I short silver sometimes.
Nice out on that gold trade, on the NASDAQ trade.
On the NASDAQ, yeah, that was
right back to your entry.
That's always gotta make you feel good, right? We came down, hit my target. I got out in those lower to mid 20s, and we're back up to those 40s.
So right now, what we're doing is, at least on my chart, what I'm seeing is 200 moving average on the 30-minute is 25,925, VWAP's 25,950.
Okay.
So the market's trying to decide what to do between those two. I think if we get another test of those 925s, we could see this continue to break down. S&P looking pretty weak here. And crude oil is randomly selling off right now too.
All right, show me that crude.
Let's do a little headline check. See if
yeah, what are we missing here?
Crude is starting to sell off here.
Okay. Gold holding the 4,800. Silver's getting a bit of a bid, holding 83. Take a look at the NASDAQ. Just looking around these markets. NASDAQ still hanging around 940s. I'm not seeing any.
Crude not random. When did that crude headline come out, Jaro? Trump and Chevron and Exxon deals in Venezuela. When did that happen? Because I'm just seeing the selling in crude really start to pick up in the last 10 minutes.
I mean, we did have this, right, where a Taiwan economy minister says U.S. is willing to help build rare earth supply chain alongside partners. That will definitely affect the metals market, right? That should be bearish metals, correct? Where, we're building infrastructure, building a supply chain for rare earth. So trying to get the supply into the market.
Right, increasing supply, right?
Yep,
Would
and the very next
down,
one,
you would think.
Hopes United States can help secure critical minerals. So whatever that means. So some headlines coming out of Taiwan. Yeah, and then interesting. A lot of rare earth minerals. Yeah. So
metals selling here.
That would make sense to the metals start to sell off. NASDAQ's pushing back down as well.
Yes, it is.
NASDAQ selling off. All right. Now something's happening. We got the slow music, but we're vibing here. Get through some more hashtag slow markets, and let's get to 1,000 likes. Come on, we got to get to that. Do me a favor. I believe in the community. We're at what, 500 or something? Let's take a look at MNQ or gold. Let's take a look at gold. Gotta go after those rare earth minerals. We might break down on those 4,800s. There it goes. Okay, you guys think that, hey, Dakota.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get short here on gold. So
Gold?
yeah, yep.
Oh, in the Percy?
Yeah.
Shout out to Rips.
Shout out to Rips. All right, I'm gonna switch to a sim. I'm gonna practice this. I'm practice what I preach here. All right. This is these points. I got to get switched to ticks. All right, poof, 350 ticks. Look at these this tick value. All right, I got filled at 93.18. So I got filled at 93 even. We'll just call it. Maybe I'll do my own hashtag slow markets here.
What are you seeing here that you like?
You see this level? It's 48 is a big round number. Look at this 5-minute chart. We held it as support once. We held it as support twice. 3 times. And then we're right back down there through this 5-minute. My target's going to be probably 47.50s. I'd like the 47.50s. Maybe 47.40s. I mean, gold's already up 3%.
Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So let's watch it. Let's watch it. This is the setup. I got into two contracts here. I got a better price on this account. I got 47.95.8 on this account. So let's watch it. My CYA, let's make sure I have the right. Yeah, that's it. This is it. We'll see. Remember, this is not a signals class. There's the risk disclosure on the YouTube chat. For educational purposes only, and we'll see if gold can break down through these 48s.
Just had a light turn on randomly.
Was it a dog?
No, he's in his crate.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know what that was. These internet connected lights, man. Somebody, I don't know.
Gonna hack your internet and give you just a light show.
Right. That was random.
Not liking gold bouncing back above 48 yet, but I still think we could go see 47.50s here. Little information. It is 2 minis. 2 micros here on screen here in this combine practice count sim. Got 2 minis in the Percy. I won't scale into anything more than that though. Not in this. Not in this.
Yeah. If it goes in your favor a little bit, here we go. A little shake there.
A little shaky shake. Oh man, all right.
A little shake there.
That's a little more than a shake. Bottom of the hour. Bottom of the hour came in, Coach J. That's what's going on. Bottom of the hour. All right, let's see if what we could get here. Oh,
Time of day is a level.
Oh man. What are we gonna see this?
100-point banger here in gold.
100 tick.
It's crazy to even say that that's a possibility.
I know, right? Yeah. I was gonna say 100 tick, sure, we got there, but 100 point would be not outside the norm, man. Okay, all right. Let's see if we can get through this. First target is gonna be these 50s. Oh, it's taking me a while on like this. What I'm using, it's like click, 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 moving my price down. Let's see if we could break through, or if we hold. If we hold, I'll get out. Looking to move my stop loss at 84.05 if we can break through this. See if we get there. Stop loss 84.05, 84.06. We'll see. Bottom of the hour came, so it's might get a little tricky here. Let's see. These lows are 85.3, 85.3. I'll take 85.5 because it's a zone, right? Don't want to run into that Hoag's 10% rule. Don't want to be too stingy. Get mad, but it's like, oh, I wanted 85.3 and it got to 47.54. I don't know where I got 54, 54. Watch what I'm quoting here. So let's see. So far it's holding. So far gold is holding this. That volatility came in like insanity.
Right at the bottom of the hour.
Yeah, just we'll see. Remember, there's the risk disclosure. Doing this for education. I'm in a safe environment. I was looking for us to break down through this 4,800. All right, I'm gonna put this order. I'm gonna send this other order out. All right, just so everyone can follow, I am looking for 54.9. 54.9. Yeah, there you go. Education. Nice. Got 2,000 traders liking, or not? They're not liking. They're watching. But we got to get them to be liking.
2,000 watching. Let's hit that thumbs up button.
Let's get it.
Coach Dakota is putting on this trade for educational purposes only.
Yep.
But also for monetary purposes in some cases, but for education here.
Simulated like Coach Shay. The money's good. I did take a trade in the live account. We made money. We made money on the live account. You made money.
Absolutely.
We're making money here in these markets. Now we're seeing if we get a breakdown on gold. Watching it here. Watching this insane volatility. We'll see if we can get it.
Why watching if not liking? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, why watch if not like?
I mean, there are some hate watchers out there. Shout out to you too. We appreciate you.
Yeah. You guys could like too.
It's like, oh, it's my favorite show. I love to hate this.
It takes just as much passion to hate as it does to like. It's passion. Yeah, man, look at this range. It's a $10 range here in the gold. More than that. $15 range in gold almost. Which is 150 tick. 150 tick range. I don't know. Gold always eats me up. Yeah, Dan Evans. You know, it takes passion to hate. So why not use that passion towards just liking? If we don't go here, then we might just break out. The fact that gold's holding these 48 so strong. Spare an eval for a good boy.
Definitely hold, but it also looks like it's, and gold likes to do this stair step pattern that it kind of looks like it's doing right now.
Let's see it, Jay.
I mean, you have it right there on your 5-minute chart.
The stair step pattern. You might have to explain
where
it.
it's just like lower highs all the way, and we get these little pops, but we never really get candle closes above a candle's high, and then we get a flush. So
we're trying to here.
No, yeah, 4,800 is a big fat round number, so it could be hard to sell through that. But if the stair step continues, I think I like your targets, but
we'll see. We'll see. I don't mind having it where my stop loss is. But failure to break down and hold below these 4,800s is it's a failed breakdown. Like so far, that's what I'm seeing. We peaked below 4,800, held, and then popped up.
Yeah.
So can I see another leg higher? Sure. I could see that. Maybe we make a shoulder, head, and shoulders pattern. This might be the case of being early, right? We got a shoulder. Is this going to be a head? And then do we pop up and make another shoulder? You know, I don't want it to. I want it to just go straight to my target, right? Because I'm in a position. But realistically, maybe. Yeah.
Ab in the chat. I'm seeing the same thing. So NASDAQ's in a very similar position, but is it looking like it does want to break down here as well? Let's see if it goes. NASDAQ has to clear these 915s.
We got the spooky music going too. We got the music going. Is this the new song?
Is this the short song?
Is this the new short song? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, look at that. Right back down below 4,800. The little, yeah, it's very indecisive. 4,800 is a big round number. We tested below it a few times, came back, popped above it by $11, $11, and back down towards 4,800. So just a very volatile market.
Radislav in the chat. Don't use bookmap. Dakota definitely doesn't use bookmap. I don't use gamma levels. I am using a depth of market and a level 2 indicator on Quant Tower to kind of get the same information as bookmap. But no, I'm not using bookmap.
Yeah.
It's a good tool though. Good tool. To me, it's just a little too noisy.
I'm not changing this music until this trade's done. Let's see. I'm not superstitious. What do we say? Just a little stitious. Getting up to those 1,000 like goal. Come on. Come on. Let's get it. Pump the likes up.
1,000?
Maybe we'll drop the market. Yeah, we're at like 600 or
609.
Yeah, 609.
Shout out to Rey Mysterio.
Hey, you know, he was my favorite wrestler, one of them. And there's Undertaker and then Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, shout out to Rey Mysterio. Can we shout out Rey Mysterio?
I don't know, man. This little 619. Eddie Guerrero was one of my favorites. Eddie Guerrero is up there, always showing up with the low rider.
619.
Yeah, it was 619. Yeah, he had 619, not 619. I'm gonna have to look that up after.
How can you say no to gamma levels? So the reason I don't say no to gamma levels, I understand that they're important, but in reading volume with futures, I end up with the same levels. So the reason I stopped using them is because I didn't want to pay for another service. They're definitely important though. Options run the world.
Options run the world. Yeah, yes. Options are insane. What? Yeah, it was 619. Okay.
619, yeah.
Man, that was so long ago. Dang. All right, we're just chilling here in gold, hovering around 4,800.
NASDAQ looks like it wants to break down, man. That was the right read over there. I'm actually short in a Percy, but
NASDAQ is going, so
yeah.
We had a runner, right? The runner would be printing in the NASDAQ. Gold chopping around 4,800 even. Kind of leaning towards the long side as we hold. We got plenty of time though right now. Yeah, I like that short NASDAQ trade.
Yeah, that one is. Equities did look a little heavy up there.
Yeah, made money.
Which is not surprising, right? Every time we get up to those 26,000s, right? It's for the past 3 months now.
Yeah.
It's like why not look short up there?
Buy low, sell high.
Yep.
And there it goes down. We're at 900, 25,900 there in the NASDAQ already. Past the 100K evals, very nice. Great work. Let's get through some of these hashtag slow markets, shall we? Let's get through this. Some of these. Asia trading fine so far. Man, nice work. Green on the screen. And we got sell gold while Coach CBA sells MNQ. So, man, that's good profit. Got a good price, too. Like that. Good work. Just gold's not doing anything yet. Back down. Testing below the entry. I got 47.95. 8. 47.95.6 on this, but on the Percy I got what is it, 93.
Okay.
93. See if we get it. Top step risk disclosure in the YouTube chat. 4,200 in silver, done for the night. Not okay. Nice work. Nice work. I find this market very indecisive. A bunch of bad trades. Hey, if you find this market indecisive, you don't feel the confidence, then trading is optional. Just wait. Be patient. Yep. Wait for the market to, provide better opportunities for you in the way you trade it.
Best strength you have as a retail trader, retail speculator, you do not have to be in the markets.
Oh yeah, it's a you get to, not you have to.
Yep.
Dakota, back-to-back weeks, $4,000 payouts. I failed 50+ accounts for the last 2 years, and then these last 2 weeks, I've been trading very well. Just hit a $1,200 trade. Amazing. There is another prime example, and I see lots of these. Traders that are the ones that see those types of statistics and start to get those payouts are the ones that don't give up, right? Whether it's been a year, 2 years, 6 months. I mean, traders go through it at their own pace and their own time. And then when it does start to work out, it's like, wow, I didn't know. It all came to me. I started taking payouts, and I've made up for what I put into it the past X amount of time. And it's an absolute beautiful thing to see. The feel, right? Sure. It's like, man, I just put in all this time and work and effort, and I'm putting like $3,000, and I just made $12,000 in the last month. I'm like, damn. All right, gold. All right, gold. Let's get it. Let's get back down to these 80s. 47.88. Let's see if we could break this. Do we break or hold? All right, chat. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Deal or no deal.
One for a breakdown and hit the take profit. 2 for a hold. What are you guys thinking? I don't have the poll, but 1 for a breakdown and going lower. 2 for we hold and bounce.
I know we tried to look away from that silver gold correlation trade, but if silver's going to help you, silver's already gone.
Silver's already going.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a bit 50-50 right now. There's a lot of 2s. Twos gives me confidence. All right.
Let's see what the tilt says. Yeah.
What does the tilt say? 3 hands off. Best answer 52%. So far. Into these 80s.
Honestly, I don't hate sell stopping this.
We got 15 minutes. Oh, okay. Breaking through these 80s. If it goes, it goes. All right, let's see if the ones could be winners. I'm on the 1, right? You can see this. Okay, there's a little bit of a flush. All right, I'll keep everybody updated. Let's see if we could get this trade through those 70s. I'll be honest, I think I'm gonna see if I can take one off right at 70.
Beautiful trade. NASDAQ looks like it's gonna go as well. Nice trade here. Go ahead.
I need to see some follow through though. That's the original one. Sometimes gold will just V-shape bounce off this. I'll pull one off for 47.69. And I'll leave one on as a runner. I'll take 69, right? I got 69 even. All right, come on. Don't want to be too picky. Let's see, 69 even. See if we can break through that. I'm watching this consolidation here to the left when we first opened, but we need to see some follow through on this. That's the trade setup, and then I'll do my own hashtag slow markets if we could get this.
Stair-step pattern is continuing. We are not closing a candle high, closing above a candle's high. Look at the last 12 5-minute candles. One of them closed above a candle's high and rejected. This is a beautiful trade, man.
Let's see if we get this 69 level. Actually, you know what?
Top of the hour, 13 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, there's 61. Filled. Okay. Now we got to get to 54s. 54s. See if we get those. And I could do my own hashtag slow markets. So we get, man, we tagged the 69s and bounced off of it. All right, I'm going to tighten up my risk now. Tighten up my risk just above that consolidation we had at 4,800. And 230 ticks in gold, just like that. It's just, the ticks just insane, man.
Make sure you bookmark whatever song that was.
Oh, because of the saw. This one right here. This one right here. You mean?
Oh no, it was like 2 songs ago. Whatever it was. Focus on this trade. This is the trade's better than the song. Mo wants to know.
Yeah,
I called the stair step short. What made me stay out of it? Honestly, I was kind of just watching Dakota work, watching him take his trade. I don't know. Sometimes you just pass up on trades. Sometimes you try not to do it a lot. That isn't one of my. That's a continuation pattern for me. It's usually not an entry signal. So it's really it.
Let's see
Not
if we
prying.
can get this.
Actually, I actually did take a short. I took it for a scratch though. Took it on a sell stop breakout.
All right, gold. We're holding these 70s now. Bouncing there. Is this going to be another stair step, Coach Jay?
I mean, the top of the stair is all the way up at 48.05 on a 5-minute. Wait,
Okay.
potentially, yeah.
We're going to create some new stairs here.
Yeah. Or just hit the trap door. Forget the stairs. How long have each of you been trading and who taught you? I've been trading for 14 years. Dakota a little bit longer, right?
Yeah. A little over 15 now. Who taught you, Jay?
For the first 6 years, trial and error.
Trial and error.
And then I had a mentor. His name is Rich Lepis, for a couple of years, and then back to, self-taught improvements of my own strategy. Payne was a teacher for sure. Who taught you, Dakota?
Pain. There you go. That's the answer of the week. Is Pain taught you?
Payne was my teacher.
Very similar.
Yeah.
I've had a few people I've looked up to. Hoag's definitely one of them the past couple of years, right? When it comes to market psychology, for sure. It is, and especially day trading in front of a big audience. Hoag's been a very big one. Tasty Trade, when I started to learn options in, you guys believe this, junior high school. I loved watching them. That was great. But yeah, a lot of pain and self-learning. Good old, what do you call it? The college YouTube? Or, I don't know what they want to call it. School of YouTube?
YouTube University.
YouTube University, yeah.
YouTube University. Great place to learn.
We're just hanging out here in these 70s. I'm glad I got out of one right there at the 47.69.
It's 85s might be the upper extreme of that stair now. Let's see.
Does this make us teachers of YouTube University, Coach Jay?
I think so.
Are we the
I think so.
Are we now teachers of the YouTube University? That's funny.
Professor Dakota?
Professor, yeah.
Nah,
Professor J.
maybe, yeah. It's like Professor X, but trading. Noah from IT says it makes us professors. So, do we get certificates? Yeah, they're called funded account certificates.
Yep. If we get to 1,000 likes, that's what we get paid by. Those 1,000 likes.
Yeah.
Come on, that's our. It's like giving a teacher an apple.
There's so much you can learn on YouTube, man. You can learn literally anything.
Oh yeah.
You ever see those guys just like build houses out of mud?
I seen that like 2 a.m. I'm like scrolling through it and like yeah, there's that's pretty cool.
Genius
I wonder how long
level
it lasts,
engineering.
like a month, a week.
All right. Kate, I appreciate that. These newer traders have no idea how much value the Topstep channel provides. Yeah, I mean that's why we do it. Hopefully, I think they know. Hopefully, you guys know, right?
Yeah.
I think you do. Otherwise, you wouldn't tune in all the time.
Correct.
But yeah, a resource like this, that first 6 years of trial and error may have been expedited a little bit. But what I will say also is that at some point, you do, as a trader, and I'm saying this as somebody who's on YouTube, hit the like button, tell your friends and family to like and subscribe as well. At some point, you do need to establish your own voice as a trader.
100%. Yep. Your own voice.
Where, yeah. Even if it's you know, echoing somebody else's voice, it does have to be your own at some point.
Yep. Your own voice, your own process, your own thought process. It's good to learn, but it can only get you so far. Right? Gold right back up. Gonna see if we can test these 4800s. We did not get my second fill, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Man, what a move. So close.
Yeah. Are they gonna test these 80s again?
Yeah, we're testing it. I think that's, if you guys, yeah, we might, maybe we reject again. Well, you know what the trade is? There it is.
What's
so
that?
no, I'm just saying that's the trade. I'm just gonna let this one play out. I have my risks set up. I took one for profit, right? Worked out pretty dang well. So good example, process over profits. See, let this one just play out. You never know what can happen. Maybe this is a lower high and we do push lower. But man, what a good slow markets. You made money in your account. You made, enough for a winning day. One step closer for another payout. I made $150 in my live account as well. Switched over to this combine, practicing it on the metals. And tomorrow is going to be Tuesday. I'm going to be on TopstepTV for fast markets. I'm hopping on at 10 a.m. Coach Jay, you'll be on for opening call. Any last words you want to go ahead and leave everybody with? Hitting that
Trade
like
well, everybody.
button.
Manage your risk. Hit that thumbs up button. Aaron Howard, you asked for a video. I just sent the link to you in the chat. You can watch that. Don't try to force the markets to do things that you want the market to do. Ask the market what it's doing, get aligned with it, and let the market do its job. I think we have some jobs data out tomorrow. Don't try to be a hero and guess where the market's going to go. Let the dust settle and figure it out afterwards. But whatever you do, understand risk management first and keep trading well.
Keep trading well. Take care, everybody, and see you then.